Spoiler alert! The following video contains spoilers, so please close it now if you have not watched yet the TV show called The Queen's Gambit. Hey everyone! Today we are trying to make it clear whether Elizabeth Harmon from The Queen's Gambit is an INTJ or an INTP. I decided to make this video since I noticed this discussion is arising on the web and there are some wrong analyses here and there, but also some good ones, so here we go with mine. A little disclaimer to begin. Of course, being a fictional character, she will never be the perfect INTJ, but in reality, no one will ever be. INTJ or INTP are only labels that help us categorize people. There are no such things in real life. NE versus NI. Elizabeth is clearly using NI. Indeed, the biggest mistake I usually find online is that she simulates various possibilities in her head, so she must be using NE, right? No, not at all. NE is indeed multiple various possibilities, as I mentioned quite a few times here on the channel, but Beth Harmon, is focusing on just one, becoming the best chess player. NE and NI don't go that much into details, they are more general. Her NI is shown also because she has very clear what she wants through the entire show. Medicines, chess magazine. She has a plan to obtain what she wants, and if she hasn't, she is gonna find one. So, various possibilities would be like Harry Baltic becoming an engineer if his chess career fails. Beth is only pursuing her goal, without even taking into account any other possibility. Also, she is very stubborn throughout the entire show, and this is a clear winner for an I. TE versus TI. She is using primarily TE and not TI. Indeed, the various possibilities mentioned earlier are just the way of achieving her goal. She is using TE to compare various moves and their different outcomes. But this is TE and not TI. Indeed, she has troubles because of her excessive use of TE. She has a very intuitive game style, while later in the show she understands that by just using NI and TE she will not reach her NI goal, so she resorts back to her TI, which is lower in the stack than her TE, and she begins to study chess properly. By doing so, she matures and becomes the best. This must be very inspirational to every INTJ out there. You need to verify your opinions. Try to develop your TI to support properly your TE and NI. If she had NE, she would rather explore possibilities for the sake of exploring and not to make any actual use out of them. This is the main difference between NE and TI and NI and TE. The latter is trying to find a way that is useful to achieve a goal, while the former is just trying to explore possibilities and validate them from a logical point of view. Also, whenever she needs anything, she starts reasoning with TE on how to solve her problem, like when she uses TE to plan how to go to the guardian Mr. Scheibel. Also, I believe it was the last episode when Harry Baltic tells her she has a problem and she attacks him with her opinion, saying that he left his studies to work in a supermarket without verifying this opinion before. And indeed, it was wrong. He was doing both at the same time. A complete win for TE over TI. In this particular sequence, furthermore, she shows a complete lack of FE. And speaking of FE, FE versus FI. Since she is already using TE, she is also using FI, so she is an FI feeler. And this is because she does what is right for her, without comparing it to the external shared values of the society she lives in. Also, she shows very much self-awareness of how much she is worth, and this is directly telling us that she uses FI and not FE, which has a little bit of a self-deprecating attitude. Last but not least, she is highly emotional, but she doesn't display it on the outside. An INTP is not emotional at all. They are very detached from their own emotions, and that's why they don't show it externally. For example, she steals medicines, just magazines, and she feels it is completely okay because she feels that these are working toward her goal. So again, an I. Another important point is that she is extremely direct, not showing FE many times and hurting others, even with her game style, which is aggressive and asphyxiating for the opponent. Okay, so FI is clearly the winner over FE. SE versus SI. She is an SE repressed. Indeed, she has troubles balancing her NI with her bodily sensations, and she indulges in medicines, alcohol, and various drugs. Another way of telling SE apart from SI is her interest in the way of looking. This is way more of an SE concern than an SI concern. Okay, so here the clear winner is SE. These altogether brings us to confidently state that Elizabeth Harmon is an INTJ. I hope all my analysis can now solve the doubt about INTP or INTJ. I hope you liked this video and see you next time.